peak yesterday, there were more than 100,000 customers without customers. As storms swept across the state this morning, thousands are still without power. Now, joining us now is spokesperson Mitch Gross from Eversource with an update on the restoration efforts. Thank you so much for taking the time out today to provide us updates. We talked a little bit more beforehand. Just tell us about this process right now.
Well, DeAndrea, good morning. Thanks again for having me. This is where things get really tough. I will say, first of all, we continue to make progress. We have restored about 160,000 customers since the storm hit the other day. But this is where things, as I said earlier when we were talking, get really tough. The jobs get tougher. They're smaller. Instead of being able to restore 1,000, 2,000 customers at a single time, this is now where we end up restoring 50, 20, 10 at a single time. I sometimes use the analogy of the tree. We've taken care of the roots and the trunk. We're now working our way down the branches to the ends of the branches. We still have dozens and dozens of issues of blocked roads that we're working with towns across the state to clear. Once we clear those roads, the crews can get up into those neighborhoods and take care of our customers. And yeah, we know it's cold out there, and we know it's a holiday weekend, and we know our customers are cold. The crews were out there all night. We have more crews coming in. We've been reminding our crews about taking care regarding the cold and possible frostbite. Tough conditions out there, but we're on the job, and they'll stay out there as long as needed.
Yeah, and speaking of those down branches in those blocked areas of those roads, where are you seeing most of the outages? Where is this mostly impacted by town and cities?
It's everywhere. We serve 149 of Connecticut's 169 communities, and we have seen power issues in every one of them. So it has been and remains all hands on deck. We'll continue to stay out there as long as it takes. I know people are asking, when will their power be back on? We are working on those estimated times right now. There's a lot going on, but still a lot to do to get the remaining customers back on. We know it's tough. We know it's very tough right now.
Yeah, and speaking of that, people have to be really patient in this really cold weather. But how can people check to see when their power will be back on, or for any other updates?
Well, we'll be communicating that information as soon as it's available. Of course, our website is eversource.com. I remind your viewers, of course, for the warming center information out there, the state has the 211 information line. So there's information out there, and we're working right now to get updated information to you as fast as possible. In the meantime, the work continues, and there's still a lot of work to do.
And speaking of a lot of work, we know it's the holiday season, and we know that you guys have been working through some staffing shortages. How have all of your crews had to be on call this weekend? What's it like for your men and women?
Well, let me correct something you just said. We haven't had an issue of staffing shortages. It's a matter of adjusting our holiday schedules with our families, et cetera. When you work for a utility, this is what you have to do. You adjust with your family. We may celebrate our Christmas, our Hanukkah a little bit later, but you adjust and you answer the call, and that's what we've done. We continue to bring in. We have additional crews coming in right now from out of state, and as I noted, the work continues, and unfortunately, there's still a lot to be done before everybody's back on.
Yeah, and is there anything else you want to remind people before we go?
Of course, we've had lots of instances of downlines. The trees took down lots of lines all over the state. And downlines, you should always assume they're live, they're energized. Don't go near them. Don't try to move them. I don't see any reason why anyone would want to go out at this hour of the morning. It's way too cold outside to check your damage. If you see a downline, Eversource customers, simply call 911 and let those emergency responders work with our people to take care of that issue.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck to all of your men and women out there working to restore power today. And
Thank you.
Meteorologist